The NFL season is underway after a long, complicated offseason, and with football comes fantasy football. We discovered that students and staff at FHS have some fantasy teams of their own.
Me and some buddies have done it. This will be our 14th year. We always have good fellowship when we have our draft and get together, and it's a way of me connecting with some of my old buddies in Kansas.
It's cool getting all the players that I like onto one team.
Fantasy football makes games that you ordinarily wouldn't care about the outcome, who won or who lost. But if you have those fantasy football players on your team, then you watch that game and it keeps your interest. So it makes watching all the football games a lot more fun.
I get the thrill of the first round draft pick and having fun with my friends.
I enjoy having a great time with my friends.
It's fun, good for the family.
I'm in it to win it, so I'm playing for the money.
Some people have interesting team names.
The Marines.
My team name is East Side.
The Force.
My team name is Big Sexy.
Money number 2.
TJ, who's your mama?
Call me Daddy, 24.
We asked people who they thought their strongest player was on their team.
Andre Johnson.
One word answer.
It changes week to week. Right now, probably Ray Rice, Roddy White.
Greg Jennings performs good for me as a receiver from Green Bay. I picked up Cam Newton in the middle of the first week after he scored so many points, but I was afraid to start him yesterday because I wanted to see if that was a fluke. But I'm pretty sure Cam Newton will be getting the start for me next week.
As you can see, fantasy football is very popular here at Frisco High. To those of you who have fantasy teams, good luck. For RACC TV, I'm Chandler Blake.
As we all know, homecoming is just around the corner, and many of us know asking someone to the dance can be intimidating. But FHS students have proven to be very creative in asking their dates to the dance.
I'm too good for that.
Are you serious? This is my dress. Sick of this.
I called Coda and had HC spelled in fried rice because she likes Coda.
The way I did it is that I followed her around until she said yes, and then, yeah, that's me and her going to homecoming, yeah.
10 different ways.
You need a date for that? I'll be right back.
Some of the teachers clued us in on how they would ask or want to be asked by their dates if they were still in high school.
First, I'd invite her over for dinner, which I would have cooked, and it would be awesome. Then I would sprinkle rose petals where spelled out would be HC ? In rose petals.
I was in high school. I just was hoping that I'd get asked by the guy that I wanted to go with. Because it's always awkward when somebody asks you and you don't want to go with them.
Find a teacher, okay, and you make a card. You make a card poster size, and then you give it to the teacher, but the teacher is in on it. You see what I'm saying? And then the teacher will present it to the person that you have set up. You will not even be in the class. If you're shy, no big deal. And then the teacher will ask the student out for you and deliver a beautiful note in front of everybody. They can't say no.
So if you haven't found a date for homecoming, your time is running out because the dance is tomorrow night. Also, today will be the last day to purchase tickets. They will be sold after school at the late gate for $20. For RACC TV, I'm Marissa Bush.
At the end of every school year, students always look forward to the FHS Yearbook. A yearbook chronicles the year in pictures and events that shape the high school experience.
The first thing you're going to do is go and get go and look for your friends, look for you, look for your boyfriend or your girlfriend. But in 20 years, you're going to want to look back and remember your school more holistically, and that's what we're trying to represent. So we also try and represent each individual student as much as possible so that you can find yourself, but later we want to make sure there's a good picture of what's going on during the whole year.
The 2011-2012 yearbook is already well underway, and the staff is very excited about putting it together. This year's yearbook is something you don't want to miss out on.
This book is going to make an impact on your memories. Again, this is going to have most of the memories of your 2011-2012 school year. You're going to miss out on the effects of all the 70 plus days of 100-degree weather. You're going to miss out on our great sports, our great academics, and just how much fun we do have here at Frisco High School.
The yearbook will be filled with photos from our award-winning staff.
What I enjoy the most about it is that you get to help the student body see the school in a different light, and you get to capture like people in their environment and not posing for a camera, because usually, I mean, when you take pictures of people, you're used to seeing them posing and smiling, and then, I mean, with Yearbook, it's a chance to capture everyone differently. Yeah, I recently took pictures in Miss Bolero's class, and I think those turned out nice, and then some of them are on the wall that we're doing this year. So.
Sometimes we'll ask different photographers that are in class with us, you know, what happened here, what was going on here, just so, you know, we're not pulling something out of the blue. So when you read the story, you actually have a feel, and we have a feel of what we're writing about. There's nothing better than, you know, actually knowing what's going on in a photograph that you see instead of loosely guessing.
Though the yearbook centers around the photographs, a lot more goes into producing a yearbook than snapping pictures.
We have someone at least 3 events for everything that happens, basketball, talent show, everything. We have people at all of those events to cover them for the yearbook. And then after that, we take the coverage and the pictures that we've gotten, we go out and get interviews and ask questions to each people, or to people in that activity, and to the coaches to figure out how the season was. And we tie it all up by checking names and trying to make sure we get all of the mistakes that we can out before it hits final print. And then we print it, and then we communicate that, sell it, and distribute it.
The yearbook staff works all year making it all come together, and it is always a big event when the yearbooks arrive in May. If you place your order before the end of January, you can get it for only $62. The price goes up after that. The FHS yearbook is one item that will last you a lifetime. For RACC TV, I'm Stephen Koch.
You know, as part of your routine at school, there's always quizzes or tests, things called assessments, that aren't just designed to give you a grade, but whether you know it or not, they're actually designed to give teachers feedback and to you feedback on what it is that you're doing well and what areas you could improve on. And you know, sometimes it's important that we do some self-assessment and we look at ourselves and we determine, you know, hey, am I the person that I want to be? What things could I improve to make myself a better person? As we do that, you know, we want to consider, is the world a better place because of the influence that I have? Am I treating people the way that I want to be treated? Do the things that I say and do the things that I do make a positive influence or a positive impact on the people that I associate with? I heard Lou Holtz say this last week that there is never a right time to do the wrong thing, and there is never a wrong time to do the right thing. Have a good week.
Homecoming is just around the corner, and that's the perfect opportunity to show off your awesome dance moves.
But if you can't think of any, here are some of the hottest dances of 2011.
The shuffle. Shuffling, probably.
That's the clue that I'm repping on a rise to the top, no lead in our Zeppelin. Hey, party rockers in the house tonight. Woo! Everybody just have a good time. Yeah.
The WAP.
Tell me what you know about me. B-E-A-T-K-I-N-G. C-3-E to the E-N-T to the E-N-D till I D-I-E. Hey, if you sexy and you know it, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. If you the baddest in the club, clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. Drop, drop, crush. Drop, 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 crush. Dip it low, crush. To the flow, crush. I bet you.
After seeing those dances, you should be ready for homecoming. But if you're not, I'm sure many of these students will be willing to help you.
And we expect you to bust a move at the dance. For RACC TV, this is Emily Villatoro
and Jensen Barnes.
Good morning, fellow raccoons. Welcome to the Weekend Weather Watch. It's going to be pretty spiffy this homecoming weekend because we have some beautiful weather on the horizon. we're going to have some blue skies and bright sunshine. Today's high will be 86 and a low of 56. On Saturday, the weather will be a high of 86 and a low of 59. Okay. On Sunday, it will still continue with a high of 86 and a low of 62. Have a safe and wonderful time this homecoming weekend. For RACC TV, I am Maya Hatcher.